The temperatures are shaking, and then the next up and coming week, we need to be preparing in the Midwest and the East Coast for the polar vortex. It's coming whether we like it or not. Let's get prepared for it and let's talk about it. So the polar vortex is a cold front and it's coming from Siberia. Siberia is one of the coldest places in the world, and that front is moving all the way up into this side of America, but it's not just going to affect the East Coast and the Midwest in a drastic way. It's also going to affect cities you wouldn't think about like Louisiana, New Orleans, and Houston. Now, Houston has experienced snow before. Remember that one time Houston froze over? But Louisiana, have y'all ever heard of there being snow in Louisiana? Although recently there was snow in Atlanta and the kids were so excited, but this is going to be something completely different. Now, the temperatures are going to drop to way below zero, okay? In a lot of the places in the Midwest, we have lakes, Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, Lake Superior. And these lakes, when they have cold, when we have winter, there's a lot of snow because the lake fronts, what the lake brings to the weather. Now it's going to be hard for us to get rid of this cold because the lake is going to bring a lot of snow and the polar vortex is going to freeze it, taking a way longer time for this stuff to melt into the spring season. Now, here's a good map of how everything's going to drop. You got to think of sunny Florida and how warm Florida is. It's the southern of the southernness, and it's going to be in the 69s, 68s. You got Atlanta in the 50s. You got New Orleans in the 69s, 68s. Now, if you ever been to New Orleans like I have, super duper hot, super duper muggy type of heat, right? But then look at this crazy over here. Dallas is dropping to 37 degrees. That is ridiculous. That's crazy. Now, up in the north, it's going to be even crazier. You see, you got Minneapolis, 11 below zero. Detroit's going to get hit hard with a lot of snow. We got the lowest at 25, but then you got over here Omaha, Nebraska with a low of 2. Okay, so it's going to go crazy. We're going to get your snuggle blankets ready, get your, groceries together because it's going to be bad weather. You shouldn't go outside. And I'm praying for what this does to those who are unhoused because these are not conditions people can be outside. It's going to have to be warming centers or some kind of community effort to bring everybody inside somewhere warm. This is an Arctic blast coming up, and it's all tied back to global warming. Because of global warming, our temperatures will